Hey, what's going on guys, this is 5 Large Fries, and in today's video I'm going to be discussing my thoughts on the Battlefield 5 beta. I've decided to start on the positives because, to be frank, the gameplay is really fun, the weapons feel amazing to use, they behave in such a way that they feel authentic. I didn't get a chance to fully go through the customization, but I had a quick look and there seems to be ample options to kit out your gun to your liking. The classes feel unique and they all have their own set of weapons. Assault with the automatic rifles, medics with the SMGs, supports with the LMGs, and of course, the snipers. With the addition of the buddy revive system, it almost feels like medics are no longer needed, as any class can revive people. That's not to say that medics are useless by all means. They still have access to the medical bags for healing and a rifle grenade for more damage. And of course, we all love a bit of damage there, don't we? There are, however, some minor changes that they've made to the gameplay, which has made a huge impact on how you play. Some good, some not so good. As you play, complete objectives, get kills, etc., you earn a score for your squad, and this score can then allow your squad leader to deploy things for the entirety of your squad. Things like flame tanks, this weird fart sounding bomb that you can drop down. And of course, these deployables can change the tide of battle significantly, with some of the more notable OP sounding deployables costing a lot more score to deploy. This is, in my eyes, a welcome addition to the game. They feel balanced at a decent score cost too, and there's quite a decent amount of scores or deployables that you can get. Now we get on to things I've not quite enjoyed. Let's start with the ammo count. When you spawn in, you have one loaded clip and one backup. That's it. If you get into a heavy gunfight with a squad or multiple enemies at once, those clips are gone. You're gonna go through those so quickly, it is disgusting. You'll only then have your sidearm as a mean of defense, and let's be real, you can't really outdo someone unless you're really skilled with a pistol if they're coming down at you with an LMG. Now, unless you have a support with you throwing out ammo, which, let's be real, that hardly ever happens, then you're going to struggle with your ammo count. Now, I understand they've gone for a sense of realism with this change, but it only goes to serve as an annoyance in what is, in reality, an arcadey shooter. Now, don't get me wrong, you can pick up ammo from fallen enemies and allies, but it's only for a limited amount, and it leads to frustration very quickly. Again, I understand their reasoning for this, but for me, it doesn't quite fit in well with this style of game. They've also changed the spotting system. Instead of marking enemies with the spot button, you instead put a pointer on a location, which is very confusing. Only your squad can see this pointer, and the problem then occurs when you're in a squad that aren't communicating, they aren't on mics, and of course, how are they to know what you've spotted, how many enemies are there, etc, etc. It just feels very off and not right at all. Overall, there's only a couple of things that I would change to make this game great. That is an increased ammo count, the original spotting system from the previous games, and that's probably about it, to be honest with you. So that's my take on the beta. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you're new here, why not consider subscribing, as that helps me out a lot. But until next time, I'll see you in the next video.